This week on Beacon Web News, Antoinette gets the scoop on the first winter formal. Robert Weary gives us the lowdown on all things entertainment. And May has all the details on the new cell tower. That's coming up next on Beacon Web News. Hello and welcome to the February 5th episode of Beacon Web News. I'm Sim Kerr. Yearbook photos will be taking place on February 5th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and February 6th from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the second floor of the Campus Center. There'll be no charge for the photos. Senior Day packages are going on sale soon. Start saving your money now because the full package will be $120. If you're looking for something to do on February 8th, stop by Sullivan Lounge for SAC's Willy Wonka Night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Watch the Willy Wonka movie while enjoying a variety of treats and snacks provided by SAC with your friends. Award-winning photographer and Emmy-nominated filmmaker John Stanmare will be speaking at this year's Conflict Prevention and Resolution Lecture. The lecture will take place on Monday, February 10th at 5 p.m. in Murdoch 218. For more information on the speaker, go to www.stanmare.com. Don't have plans for you and your Valentine or just want to get out? SAC is hosting You Buy Dinner, SAC Buys Dessert at Valentine's Day trip to the Cheesecake Factory in Albany on February 14th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sign-ups are in the marketplace February 10th and 11th from 1 to 2 p.m. and will cost $2. Weary Weekly Entertainment News is back. On this semester's first episode, Robert Weary will be discussing the chance to view a live stream of a play and an art exhibit at Mass MoCA. Over to you, Robert.
Thanks, Sim. Welcome to the season premiere of Weary Weekly Entertainment News. Entertainment in Berkshire County is booming during the winter. Whether you're into art, theater, or movies, there's something for everyone's taste. First, there'll be a unique opportunity to view a play at the Clark Art Institute. The museum is showing a taped production of All About Eve, filmed from the West End in London. All About Eve is an adaptation of the classic 1950 movie and deals with love, jealousy, ambition, and betrayal in the theater. This production stars Gillian Anderson and Lily James and is directed by Ivo Van Hove. The broadcast of All About Eve will be shown on Saturday, February 8th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Clark Art Institute, located on 225 Street in Williamstown. Tickets for the event cost $18. Visit online.clarkart.edu to purchase your tickets. Next, the artist Ad Minelotti is currently hosting an art exhibit titled Fantasas Modulares at the Mass MoCA. Ad Minelotti is based in Argentina and uses geometry and abstract art in her paintings. Much of her work deals with disrupting cultural norms of gender and sexuality. Fantasas Modulares is one of many exhibits currently showing at Mass MoCA. All Mass MoCA trips are free for MCLA students. For more information about all events going on at Mass MoCA, visit their website at massmoca.org. Finally, the major movie debuting this weekend at the North Adams Movieplex is Birds of Prey, The Emancipation of Harley Quinn. Birds of Prey is a spin-off of 2016's Suicide Squad, focusing on Harley Quinn and her band of female anti-heroines. Sure to be one of February's biggest hits. Birds of Prey stars Margot Robbie, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Jumi Smollett-Bell, and Rosie Perez, and is directed by Kathy Yan. Birds of Prey opens on Thursday, February 6th, with the first scheduled showing to start at 6:40 p.m. Visit the Movieplex's website for information about all future times. Student tickets cost $6. Make sure to get your student ID in order to get the discount. Birds of Prey is rated R for heavy violence, language, and gore. That ends this week's episode of Weary Weekly Entertainment News. I'll be back every week to discuss the many concerts, art exhibits, movies, and more going on in North Adams and surrounding towns. Back over to you, Sim.
And here are your top stories from the latest edition of The Beacon. Math Society meets every Thursday at noon in Bowman 103. They have open enrollment and encourage all people interested to walk in and join. On Saturday, January 25th, MCLA's Church Street Center was full of dancers from all across the county as they took part in the Berkshire Dance Theater's 2020 Winter Showcase. Through their series, Remembering the Strength of Our Roots, the Multicultural Education Resource Center highlights Black History Month. MCLA's Green Living Seminars are back and started on January 31st with a presentation from Chris Reddy. For more information on any of these stories, you can pick up your copy of The Beacon in many locations around campus or visit www.theonlinebeacon.com. SAC hosted its first winter formal, and BWN's reporter Antoinette Webster was there to catch all the fun.
At this year's winter formal, there's lots of music, food, people, and fun.
So what I've been kind of advertising it as is like a homecoming style dance. It's not meant to model like a prom, but more of just like a winter snowball is what a lot of high schools have.
I think it turned out really well. I think everyone's having fun and they had enough to eat, so I'm excited.
I think the event turned out really great. We've had a lot of positive feedback so far, and people are having a really good time. They're already dancing, and I'm really excited with how it turned out so far. So I'd love to make it happen again next year, and we've already started thinking about ways we could make it bigger and better, so hopefully we can get it to happen again.
So far, it's been the music. Everyone's like dancing and having fun, and that just makes me so excited.
I think it's pretty great. There's good food, good people, good time.
I just really like the decoration and everything, so I think that just adds to the atmosphere.
About 110 as of right now, which is on par with what we sold tickets for.
This event was put on by SAC, SGA, and 125 Committee. From Beacon Web News, I'm Antoinette Webster.
Want to show your school pride? Well, on February 14th, you can show your school pride by wearing any type of MCLA gear around campus. This event is hosted by SAC and will be all day. Come support the MCLA women's basketball team on February 12th from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the Amsler Gym. Be sure to stick around for the men's game at 7:30 that night as well. Both teams will be facing off against Framingham State. Don't forget to stop by the MCLA women's alumni basketball game on Saturday, February 15th. They'll be playing home against Worcester State at 3 p.m. in the Amsler Campus Center. To sign up, please contact women's basketball coach Lauren Stock at lauren.stock@mcla.edu. Are you interested in a career in the arts or therapy? On Thursday, February 20th, from 6 to 7 p.m. in Bowman Hall 203, there will be a panel featuring MCLA alumni discussing their career paths into art therapy. All are welcome, and it's open to all students and recent graduates. MCLA's IT department has been making small changes to help with on-campus living. May Craig sat down with Ian Bergeron to get the scoop on all things techie.
Over winter break, MCLA worked with Verizon to finish installing a new cell tower.
We did none of the installation. This is a job that Verizon does for us, and they have been working with us for over 3 years to get this done. It was, I want to say, started in late 2016, and so a little bit more than 3 years. The fact that wherever you go, Wi-Fi should work on campus, but the cell tower kind of offers that extra connection when you're traveling between buildings, when you're somewhat off campus. So I expect that users who do not have Verizon will just make sure that they have access to our Wi-Fi, and hopefully over time we'll be able to add other carriers to this tower.
I noticed that like the Wi-Fi especially is better, and like even when the Wi-Fi is gone, like my data is better too.
I haven't had any disconnection issues since the semester started. Last semester was a huge problem in our townhouse, especially considering we're right next to the campus center.
Almost been the same, which honestly hasn't been a problem, but that's because Verizon's good.
Prior to this tower going up, there was very little connection for any Verizon user indoors, right? And now we have pretty good coverage everywhere. Verizon paid for the whole thing. So Verizon, though, is doing this to expand their coverage, which means more customers for them.
Along with the new cell tower, MCLA also redesigned the new portal page to go with the branding.
The biggest draw for this was it doesn't work on a mobile device. It's not what we would call responsive design. So we wanted to kind of take all of the resources we already had and kind of rework them in a new way so that they would render properly on a phone.
I like it a lot. I mean, I kind of just bypass it to get to my banner 9 times out of 10. However, I think that it's aesthetically fits more with the branding of the school than the old one did.
Honestly, the same for me. Like, I really don't see any problem with it. It has literally the same elements going into it. It just looks different.
The iframes that they're still using for the student info and student events, those are a bit outdated, and they could work on updating those as well.
The point of the portal was also to kind of be ready for the new website. And when the new website launches in late this summer, we expect that this portal will look much like it. It cost hours, right? So this was done in-house with our own staff. So it was done in bits and pieces over the past 6 months. So there's labor involved, but there was no out-of-pocket cost to the institution.
For Beacon Web News, I'm May Craig.
Students interested in going snow tubing can get their chance on February 8th. SAC will be hosting a snow tubing event from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Bousquet ski area south of Pittsfield. The MCLA softball team will be hosting winter clinics for ages 12 to 18. There'll be a clinic on February 13th and 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. in Venable Gym, and February 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Campus Center Gym. To register, visit athletics.mcla.edu/sports/sball. The North Adams Winterfest will be happening on Saturday, February 15th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the North Adams Office of Tourism. There will be a farmer's market, horse-drawn wagon rides, ice sculpting, and more. For more information, you can go online to facebook.com/natourism. Tourists will be hosting Drag Bingo Thursday, February 13th from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. to benefit the Berkshire Stonewall Community Coalition in Pittsfield. There will be bingo games with drag performances in between. Tickets are sold for $25 and $30 at the door. School officials in North Adams are intending to review the dress code due to variations amongst the schools. The committee wants to make the regulations more consistent across all schools. Attention seniors. The deadline to apply for graduation was February 1st. However, MCLA is offering an extension to anyone who was late. For more information, email Natty Burfield, Assistant Director of Student Activities and Programming, at natty.burfield@mcla.edu. That's it for this week. To stay up to date with BWN, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/MCLABWN. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.